Bushcraft carving axes. Let's talk about them. I've tested out a lot of gear over the years on the channel. I've tested out axes and such, but I've never really tested out a carving axe. Now, as a hobby that I do on the side that I don't share with a lot of folks, I do power carving. And I've used BeaverCraft gouges and knives over the years to assist in some of those wood carvings. Well, I noticed that they had a carving axe, so I reached out to them. They sent one to me. We're going to be testing it out today. I'm going to be putting it through the paces, but before we do that, I'm going to cut away. I'm going to do a quick specs rundown. I'm going to show you up close this axe. We'll take it out here, we'll play around with it, and as always, we'll bring it right back 360 to talk about it. Folks, it doesn't get any better than this. We're out here in my favorite backwoods playground. We're testing out gear. You're here with me. The video starts now. Now for some final thoughts on the AX1 carving axe from BeaverCraft. That was a mouthful, guys. But let me tell you, if you're looking for an affordable option, if you're into bushcrafting and into carving, well, this might be something to look at. Let's take it from the top. Let's talk about steel. 1066 steel. It's a high carbon steel, and you're asking yourself, John, what's 1066 steel? Because we all hear 1095, 1075, stuff like that, but you don't really hear 1066. 1066 is used more for your heavy outdoor tooling. That's a steel that, when heat treated right, holds an edge really well. Now, the difference between this and 1095 is just the amount of carbon that's in the steel. These axes are handcrafted, hand forged in Ukraine using like the old school techniques. And with that, I mean, they're using drop hammers, the old school forges and such. So each axe head is just going to be a little bit unique. They're going to look similar, but everything's going to have its own like personal touch and quality to that. They did a great job with the forging of this axe head. Now, the dimensions of this axe, the axe head is 5.5 inches wide. The blade is 2.95 inches, we'll say 3 inches wide. The overall length of this axe is 9.5 inches long. It's made out of ash wood. That's a very good material to use for axe handles. It's kind of near and dear to my heart. I used to help my grandfather make axe handles in northern Maine when I was a kid. It was just amazing what that man could do with a splitting maul and an axe almost like this. It was amazing. If I had one criticism, though, about this axe handle, I would widen the pommel, because when I was doing some of the big chopping tasks, the axe wants to slide a little bit forward out of my hand. I should be using a lanyard on here. I know, don't blow me up in the comments. I'm only human, folks. So I'm just showcasing the stuff the way that it came out of the box. But overall looks really cool. It's a little over 1.5 pounds. It is forward heavy, as it should, because the size and weight and the length of the handle, it's going to be forward heavy. You can use that to your advantage when you're carving, when you're chopping, and doing tasks like that with this. This axe out of the box was razor sharp, no rolled edges, no chips, nothing like that. And BeaverCraft prides himself with that. I've used a lot of their wood carving knives and their gouges and such. They make good, affordable stuff. If you're the common man looking to get into the genre of bushcrafting, of carving, and stuff like that, I would check in to BeaverCraft. As far as like a big axe capable, let's keep it real. This is not a big axe. I would not be doing big axe tasks with this, chopping big logs, trying to split stuff. This is designed that if you're doing rough carving, cedar, pine, juniper, whatever you're comfortable carving with, birch and such, you're going to be able to rough out that carving, and then you come in with your gouges with your knives and such, and then you finish it up to make it look just primo. So if you're looking for an affordable option, you're getting into the bushcraft carving genre, this might be something to check out. Now, disclaimer, I do these reviews, but I make no money off this. I could care less if you buy the product or not. I want to show you affordable options, because money's tight nowadays, and you work hard for your money. I know I do. I want you to get the best bang for the buck, and I like to be able to showcase items that are going to do that for you. If you're interested in learning more about this item, I'll leave links in the video description below. And with that, folks, I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I'll see you on the next video. Now get out and use your gear.